Okay. What? Well, a little bit. I think you look fine. Okay. Yeah, we're good. It's fine for now. Do you want these headphones? Do you care? Okay. Just remember you don't have headphones, so your sniffles and everything, you're not going to hear as much. Okay. Oh, are we streaming on YouTube already? I think so. Oh, I guess we were on YouTube that whole time while we were trying to figure out the lights. Yeah, I think so. Oh, they heard me. They didn't hear you. Now your mic is on, Carla Marie. Scotty, thank you for that sub on Twitch. Appreciate that.
Should I see if there's headphones?
Not really. Probably don't need it.
I'll take it.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Wait, Lisa, you're watching on both? That's awesome. Although, I'm sure one of them has to be muted.
Run like a husky. Unfortunately, this started in New Jersey.
Sunny Survivor 7, thank you very much for that subscription with Prime. Appreciate that. Jen and Lisa, thank you very much. Thank you very much, I should say, for your gifted subs. Appreciate that. Shar from Tampa, welcome back to the show. Wait, Audrey, you couldn't watch on Twitch like for a while or just today? Dana on Long Island, thank you very much for those for that Prime sub. Appreciate that. Kicked off that hype train. Wait, is it not working on anyone's mobile on Twitch? That's weird.
Twitch isn't working?
For Audrey, it wasn't.
It says we have 0 viewers.
On Twitch? It's weird.
I wonder if it's something to do with YouTube. Yeah, it's working on mobile.
Okay. Linda said her YouTube notification came before Twitch. It's good to know.
Interesting. Martha with the
10,
38
9,
months.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning and welcome back to the Carla Marie and Anthony Show. We had a day off because Carla Marie needed a little bit of a sick day.
Yep.
And you're back in the studio for the first time in
Almost 2 weeks.
Almost 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
So explain kind of what's been going on, Carla Marie. I know we have a lot of things on the list to get to.
Yeah, my name is Carla Marie. You didn't give me a chance to introduce myself.
Well, I didn't say anything about my name today.
You said, I'm Anthony. We
I
took a
did?
sick day yesterday.
Well, I've been used to being in here by myself, you know? I'm not used to another person in here.
So what was
Guy gets used to some things.
What was the original question?
Just what have you been up to? Where you been?
This whole time? Like,
Just in general.
last week I was broadcasting from New Jersey. I was there for a bunch of family parties, which I'm sure will come up in conversation at some point because they were so absurd.
Yeah.
They need to be discussed.
Oh, we have to have a discussion.
And then, I don't remember this. And then Saturday night, I was still in New Jersey and my sneezes happened. And if you've been around watching this show for any amount of time, you know that I get random sneeze attacks. They could be allergy related. They could be, who the hell knows?
Okay.
It's kind of undiagnosed. But what happens is I will truly sneeze 100 times and it exhausts my body. Nothing else will be wrong except the nose. I don't get a headache. I don't have a sore throat. I'm not coughing. Now, if I don't really blow my nose constantly, I'll get a sinus infection. I'll cough and all of that. So that happened Saturday night. It lasted all through Sunday, and there was no way I could do the show yesterday.
Yeah. No one wanted to hear what was going on. Marijuana, thank you very much for those 5 gifted Tier 1 subs. I think we are now, we are 100% of the way through Hype Trend Level 5.
Did it shoot you?
It did.
Oh,
you took your headphones out.
I don't
You don't
I
have
didn't take
headphones. So yeah, we did get the choo-choo sound. So we took the sick day yesterday. It didn't make sense for me to come do the show by myself. And I didn't know if Carla Marie needed anything. So, I was trying to be a good partner and just hang out and be like, hey,
and
you need
also
anything?
sleep in.
I slept in. I was up. I was actually, what's interesting? I was up between 7:30 and 9. I was basically awake and then just went back to bed.
Yeah.
It was a weird day yesterday. But the thing I wanted to talk to you, Carla Marie, about, we have to talk about your niece's first birthday.
Okay.
So if you weren't following along, Carla Marie's niece turned 1.
Yeah, Adriana Marie.
Adriana Marie, happy birthday, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It's not what we're talking about here. And not even the fact that your sister and your brother-in-law chose to have this baby's birthday, first birthday, at a place that's normally a wedding venue, right? New Jersey?
The Brownstone.
My friend is getting married at that Brownstone in May or April.
Oh, it's funny because they were saying that they don't really do weddings anymore. They do other parties, so.
No, they're getting married at the same place your sister had her 1-year-old's birthday. Oh, wow. Yeah, bring that in here.
What is happening?
It looks like we're doing a drop. Oh, I realized she needed help with the door.
A drop?
A drop, right?
Jordan, what?
We're doing touchdowns for the Super Bowl? All right, let me help you here, okay?
Jordan is our shop girl.
Thank you, Jordan. So wait,
From
what
Seattle Cocktail
What
Club.
do we got in here?
Okay, here's the
Red Bull.
microphone. Maybe use his just in case.
Oh, Red Bull and vodka. Let's do it.
Jordan.
Red Bull and Tito's.
What?
This will get that sick right out of you.
Okay, so this is called a touchdown.
There we go. Super
because
Bowl.
the Super Bowl is upon us. So we would drop. No. I can't do it. Is she kidding?
Yeah, come on.
No, we don't pour it?
No,
It's
you
like
just drop
sake?
it. No, you drop it.
I want chopsticks.
All right, well, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Wait, oh, I thought we were cheersing. Ah! No, what? Oh, I haven't. Ow.
Woo.
I don't like that she's standing there watching me. This is going to give me a heart attack.
You're definitely going to be awake.
Imagine I never sneeze again.
And you just have to take a Red Bull and vodka every morning to not sneeze.
I would do it.
Yeah.
I would do cocaine every morning if that's how it would go.
I don't think that helps your nose, for the record.
Wow, it's actually not that bad.
Come on, you're supposed to be done 20 minutes ago. You're not supposed to be.
I have swallowing problems.
Oh, man. And to everyone joining us on YouTube for the first time, thanks for hanging. Good?
Yeah, the end was a lot.
Okay, so let's get back to basics here.
Ooh, that was actually not bad.
Carla Marie's niece turned 1, had her first birthday, her lemon-themed first birthday at a wedding venue in New Jersey. Okay, so we're going to move past the theme. We're going to move past the Instagram stations for pictures.
But to paint the picture for people not from New Jersey, the Brownstone is the Manzo family from Real Housewives of New Jersey. That's their venue. It's been on the show.
Is that like their big thing? Is that where they make
No.
most of their money?
Who?
The Manzos?
I don't know.
Anyway, so we're going to move past all of that, the purple lights, the Instagram, the wedding venue, and we're going to talk about the fact that your brother-in-law, Carla Marie, and apparently every guy there was wearing suits and blazers and
Not every
formal wear
Yeah,
for a first birthday.
my brother wore like nice jeans and a button-down shirt. A lot of people did wear like just
I
pants
want to
and-
go.
but there were quite a few jackets and pants.
I'm going to go on record. You would not catch me dead. I don't know why I would be dead and at a first birthday party, but you would not catch me dead at a first birthday party wearing a suit jacket.
I think
that is the most ridiculous thing
here, let me
I've
explain
ever
why.
heard of.
It wasn't that it was a first birthday, it's where you are. You can't really go to the Brownstone dressed in like jeans and sneakers.
I would say jeans, sneakers, and a button down. Then here's the thing. If you can't wear jeans and sneakers to a first birthday party, to a 1-year-old's birthday party, you're having it at the wrong place.
I don't disagree with you.
Like, that's ridiculous.
But I do disagree that you would have showed up to the Brownstone looking like
Absolutely. Not a chance. I just wouldn't have gone. If you said if I was in New Jersey and you said you have to wear a suit to Adriana Marie's first birthday, I'd say find another person to go with or go by yourself because I ain't doing it.
But that would be like someone having a wedding at the Elks and you saying, and them expecting you to wear a suit. You wouldn't wear a suit to the Elks.
I'd wear a suit to a wedding in general. I'd wear a suit to any wedding, basically. Unless you specifically told me don't wear a suit to this wedding, I would just wear a suit to a wedding. Stop trying to deflect here. We're talking about suits at a 1-year-old's birthday party. Is there anyone in the chat?
I loved my outfit.
What was it?
It was a Armour rental, and it was like my skin color, but it looks cool. And it was buttoned down all the way down. It was like sweater material.
Oh, it was
but
like a sweater dress.
but not like a sweater. It was sleeveless.
Okay. It looked nice.
I
do remember what you were wearing. It looked nice.
I could wear it to a conference if I wanted to. I could wear that to a date.
Again, you're deflecting. My brother says the first birthday is fully for the parents.
Yeah, Martha said the same thing.
Not the kid. They're not remembering or participating. Yes.
I mean, the gifts.
The gifts are supposed to be for the kid, at least. Especially if you give them money. You don't want the parents out there just
She got some
spending
cool
that money
gifts.
on herself. Like what?
Someone brought her a piano, like a kid piano.
That's.
She was obsessed with it.
Are there parents now that are saying like, please don't bring noise-making gifts?
Now? They've been saying it since we were born.
No, like officially, like please don't bring
It's awful.
baby trumpets or whatever.
Drum
people.
sets.
Yeah.
She's getting a drum set from me next year. She got a piano. Someone got her a mini Target carriage. Have you seen those?
Like actually
Like
branded.
a cart, but it's Target branded.
Wow.
It's got a little cup, Target cup that you can sip as you walk around.
Is it the Target Stanley that everyone like murdered each other over?
No, it's like a Starbucks cup.
Okay.
But it's so cute and so smart on Target's part.
It's brilliant.
And I've seen kids walking around the store with them because they bring them.
That makes sense. And it probably makes it easier for the parents, except for that kid is probably putting a bunch of stuff that they don't want to buy in
And
there.
they can't fit that much in there.
Okay, that's fair. Costco's been doing that. Obviously, a lot of people are wearing like the Kirkland and the Costco sweaters and stuff. And I've seen like the full Kirkland all over print sweatsuit.
Yeah.
But the one thing I actually did want to get, they have, it's Costco or Kirkland brand. I forgot which brand they used. Monopoly.
Oh, we did talk
They have a
about
bunch of the board. I think they have a Where's Waldo. They have a Monopoly. They have puzzles, and they all actually look pretty cool. And the Monopoly kind of makes sense.
that. Okay, order it.
I think that'd be kind of fun. Although I haven't played Monopoly in.
It's the most boring game ever.
If you play with people who are normal humans, Monopoly is a fun game.
It isn't though. There's no I like Cranium where you gotta hum things and act things. I'm just losing money in Monopoly. It's just like my real life.
I can see you being bad at Monopoly because I don't think you have the patience. Not bad. I just don't think you have the patience for Monopoly.
I do not.
Like, you need to be able to sit there for 45 minutes to an hour straight and just do the Monopoly thing. You've played the Monopoly card game, though, right?
No. I don't even know
That's
what it
fun. The Monopoly card game is called...
Hold on. Can I just say about the mind F I'm having right now?
Yeah, sure.
So we are streaming on YouTube for the first time ever today.
Yeah.
While also being live on Twitch. So we can see both chats, and seeing people's full names and not their Twitch username is throwing me.
Yeah.
Augustine, that's your last name? Clarita, what's your Twitch name normally?
Clarita is Clarita.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
What is something else?
I don't know the numbers or anything. Monopoly Deal, by the way, is the Monopoly card game. And Monopoly Deal is a lot of fun because you're still collecting things and charging people, and you could screw people over with different cards and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But it goes real fast. I mean, you're done with every game in, I think, 15 minutes.
Okay, I can do that.
And it is fun because you can steal money, not steal money, but you can charge people. You could choose who you want to screw
Can
over.
you play with two people? What's a cool game you can play with two people? Because this Saturday, we're staying at the W Hotel.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a cool thing for Valentine's Day all through February. It's all like a staycation thing, and we're getting to stay there. And we decided that we're actually just gonna chill in the hotel. And I think it would be fun if we did a slumber party board game.
Sure. Yeah.
What game?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what are there good 2-person board games?
Are we gonna have to get just a deck?
I feel like
of cards?
backgammon.
No, we're not. We'll just show up.
Yeah, I could bring my backgammon table. I tried to get Carla Marie to play backgammon, and she wasn't a big fan of it, which is unfortunate because I have no one else to play with.
No, you tried showing me once.
Yeah, you weren't feeling it.
Malt Madness. Ooh, a Costco puzzle. We can bring a puzzle.
And then we just leave it there?
What if we don't finish it? We gotta stay another day.
Yeah, on Twitch it's Clarita. That's right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Let's see. Diego said it's weird because the Twitch feed is always going to be. We tried this out Saturday night, I think it was, or Sunday night.
Yeah, I was
Saturday
watching
night
from New Jersey.
Twitch ended up being about only 15 to 20 seconds faster than YouTube, which is weird. And I don't know if anyone's ever done streaming stuff on your end, but we technically stream to YouTube first. The way that this is set up, yeah. Our main stream goes directly to YouTube now, and then I have to press another button to also send it to Twitch because YouTube has one extra step before you can go live that Twitch doesn't. It's actually really annoying. But yeah, it's very interesting that even with that, Twitch is still faster. But there's also
not bad.
No, there's also billions more people using YouTube every day. So
yeah,
just getting some of that YouTube bandwidth might be an issue.
Okay, so Clarita said that her real name is Maria. Clara is her middle name, but Clarita is a nickname given to her by her family.
Learn something new every day. Mr. Miami Cool is Mr. Miami Cool on YouTube and Twitch.
No, we spelled cool different.
Yeah, that's the only difference. But yeah, we are on YouTube today. We're going to see if this reaches more people. If it reaches the same amount of people, we may as well just be on Twitch. But We're going to do this for today, tomorrow, and then we'll...
But we haven't told anyone we're doing this.
No, because I still think Twitch is the better platform for us.
Agreed.
Most everything like on the screen works with Twitch. YouTube is just a place where if you're not going to sign up for another account and you don't want to do that or whatever, it's easier for people to find us on YouTube because it's more of a ubiquitous thing.
So DYTKD85
Okay.
on Twitch is Diego on YouTube.
Look at that. Wait, do people have the app open on two phones or are people jumping back and forth?
I don't know what they're doing.
Because I would not be able to do both.
Fred the Mailman says, I'm currently walking across the Biloxi Bay Bridge while
cool.
I'm watching the stream.
Yeah, he's watching from Mississippi, adding another state where he's watched the show.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've
believe it's, I forgot his friend's name that he was telling me, but it's one of his friend's birthdays.
I've never been there.
Mississippi, I want to do that trifecta, Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana.
Those are 3 that we both share.
Which are apparently the states where people die the earliest. Life expectancy, not great in those states.
Okay.
Probably has to do with their diet.
Are we going to die if we go there?
No, it's not like you walk in and die. It's just like all quality of life measurements. Usually those are the 3 bottom states.
Okay.
And then you throw in like Arkansas, not great when it comes to
I've never been.
quality of life measurements. I've never been to Arkansas either. So we could throw that maybe a 4-state swing, you know?
Can we stop by Kansas too? I've never been. You have.
Yeah, we could. Okay.
Is it close?
Let's just do them all. Throw those cats in a car. Throw those cats in a cradle. Grab a silver spoon. We'll go. What? Let's see. Oh, what made you I can't talk. What made you decide to stream on both platforms? It was just another way. First off, Twitch allows us now as partners.
Yeah, we weren't legally allowed to before a few months ago.
Yeah. We would have been kicked out of we could have been kicked out of the partner program. Now, some people did, and they never got caught for it, and that's fine. It wasn't something that was worth it to us to try.
And to be completely transparent, when we first started streaming on Twitch after getting let go from the radio, we were just on Twitch because that's what we knew. Then we weren't legally allowed to stream anywhere else because of our former company for 6 months. So we were just so ingrained in Twitch, we just said, this is where we're putting all of our energy.
But also we understand that Twitch isn't for everyone.
Right.
And now we have the ability to be in more places. Twitch got rid of that rule for their partners and their affiliates. So there are technically, we always could have done TikTok or Instagram Live because they didn't consider those competitors because they're vertical and they're all mobile for the most part. But now they allow Facebook Live. I think that's still a thing. Kick, which is another big competitor, or a newer competitor, I should say, and YouTube. So we're going to try to get on all of them at the same time.
Yes.
And then figure out a way to see all the chats and figure all of that out.
Oh, hi, Monica. Thanks for joining. So
which one's
on the left?
Which,
on
okay.
YouTube. So I have a story about that because I was scrolling through TikTok, and you know when you get into the TikTok live, and it's just like people doing random things, like peeling an egg, just whatever. There was a woman writing names in sand.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And the second I swiped to it, she was like, Marie. And I was like, oh, I wonder if that's me. That'd be so funny. And the next name was Carla. And she wrote, I think she actually did it together. I think she did Carla Marie. And I was like, and then I was like, this is creepy. Get out.
Is that Monica?
No, I'm just saying it. I was shouting someone out reminded me like the second she said hi and I said it. And I was like, this is the coolest thing ever. Is this what people feel like when we say their name?
Probably.
But she just said she was doing it in sand.
So we talked about, I want to get back to the list for a second. We talked about Carla Marie being back from New Jersey, the sick day we took yesterday. We also talked about Adriana Marie's very bougie first birthday.
Oh, and I had told you, I said something about there was a speech.
Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that. I didn't realize people gave speeches at 1-year-old.
Her mom did. Just
like thank everyone for showing up?
Pretty much. And just, her first year of life.
Did she drop the "We're so proud of you, Adriana Marie"?
I don't remember.
I feel like people say that to their babies so often. Like, listen, if your kid, I don't know, but if your kid graduated kindergarten, you're not proud of them. That's just a thing they were supposed to do.
But I still, maybe you won't be proud of them, but I still think you can be proud as a parent.
Yeah.
You can be a proud parent the second they're born.
No, do something. You blob. Go do something for me to be proud of you. This is trophy generation. Participation trophy right there. No, this is something we talked about last time we were on stream, which was last Thursday. And we talked about how my dad was not at the hospital when I was born. He wasn't even in the state. I was born in New Jersey. He was in Rhode Island. And I realized after we did all of that and we got off the stream, I never explained why my dad wasn't there.
Didn't your mom be like, you need to clarify?
No, I was talking to my mom about how I did that. And she said, yeah, you should probably maybe clarify that. So it's not like my dad ran away the second I was born. I was 6 weeks premature. He had no idea I was coming that weekend. And our church, I think they still do them, does these youth conventions because it's a small community, but we have people in pockets around the country.
Was your dad in the youth?
He was, you gotta remember, my dad only had me when he was 24.
Youth. I'm still a youth at 35.
So there was like this big youth convention going on. My dad went with some of his friends that were also going.
So he was actually part of the youth convention.
He was
Or was
there
he
to
a
say
camp counselor?
No, he wasn't a camp counselor. He was just like going to say hi to friends that were there. I'm pretty sure it was a youth convention, maybe just a church convention. Either way. So he was in Rhode Island. And yeah, remember, I was born before cell phones. So my mom had to get someone who was able to get in touch with someone at the church who then knew someone who had a phone line there, and they were able to get it to my dad. And then I think he had to take the train back.
Yes.
Or someone drove him. I don't
No, he
remember.
took
The train back to Jersey. So it's not like my dad was some absentee father. He just didn't know I was going to pop out 6 weeks early.
So I learned a lot from your mom because after that stream, we got lunch together.
Yeah.
And she was telling me that she was due end of July with you. You came June 23rd, 6 weeks early. She said when they got the letter in the mail about the youth convention, it said it was June 23rd. And your mom said, I'm going to give birth on June 23rd. And your dad was like, why would you say that? Like, that's insane. Mm-hmm. And sure enough, you came on June 23rd, which is actually the most insane thing in the world, that she picked that date 6 weeks early, and you actually came.
She can be a very stubborn woman. So she chose it, and that was it. So just to defend my dad for a second, not that he would have been in the room when I was born anyway, but he would have at least been in the state.
Why not?
Well, he wasn't in the room, apparently, when my brother Michael was born either. He was in the hospital.
He went to the cafeteria.
But was in the cafeteria. And then with Justin, I guess he was in the room. Yeah. So. But I wanted people to understand why my dad was out of the state when I was born. Next thing on the list. This is an argument that Carla Marie and I were having this morning before we got here. It's good to be the king. Now, the reason we talked about this was because of King Charles. He just got diagnosed with cancer, right?
Yes.
That part, not great.
No.
And I was saying maybe he's already dead and the crown is just like pretending he's still alive till they figure out what they want to do. Because I feel like that's something the crown would do. Mm-hmm. And then I said, it's unfortunate that he has these two kids who are doofuses that don't want to be the king.
And I said, no. William is like ready to be king. He wants it so bad.
And Carla Marie was kind of saying that negatively. Like he was a loser for wanting to be the king. Now, I might dislike living under a monarchy or the idea of a monarchy. That does not mean I would dislike being a monarch with unlimited wealth and access to everything I wanted and owning I think they're still one of the biggest property owners in the world.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You think it is, but they don't get to do all of that. You have
boo-hoo.
No, I'm saying you have all this money, and what are you going to do with it?
Whatever you want.
What? Tell me. What do you want to do with
Boats, yachts,
Nope.
cool trips.
Not allowed.
What do you mean not allowed?
It's not allowed.
They can't go on a boat.
They can go on a boat, but there's certain things that end up being approved and whatnot, and
who's approving them?
the people around them.
No.
No, I'm telling you, you can't wear certain things. You'll never wear a t-shirt again.
Whatever.
You have to wear a suit to
I'd
birthday parties.
I'd wear a suit to every
first birthday parties.
If I was the king, I would just wear my crown everywhere too, with the robe. You wouldn't think for 1 second that I wasn't the king.
Here's the thing.
You would know every moment of every day that is a king. He's got a long robe. He's got a crown, a staff. I'd make mine like the Jafar staff though.
So I think the idea that you have in your head is great and all, but that's not what it's like, because not only do they not get access to the lavish lifestyle, yes, they live in nice places or whatever, they have people taking care of things, whatnot, but you're also, my reason when we were having this argument this morning was, I don't need people scrutinizing everything I do. I don't have the energy for it. I don't want to hear it. Get out of my face. I'll go live in a dungeon somewhere, not in the castle. Like, I would be Harry and Meghan leaving. Goodbye.
No.
Because you can't wear certain nail polish. You got
Oh,
gotta
no,
wear
poor
dresses certain
baby.
ways. You can't wear certain colors. Your hair's got to be a certain way. You're not allowed to wear what kind of makeup. Goodbye.
None of that seems like a problem.
I would do things to piss them off. I'd be like, oh
But
my,
this person who doesn't want scrutiny is going to do things to piss them
to
off
piss
and get
off
scrutinized.
the crown. If I wasn't queen, if I was like a princess, I would be like, oh no, my period bled through my pants, and let it just
What the
let
fuck
everyone
is
see
wrong
it, and they
with
would
you?
lose their minds. But it would be fake.
What is wrong
Just
with
things
you?
that piss
That's
them
where
off.
you went with this?
Yes. Or I would sneeze in public on everybody.
You do that already.
I know.
So what I'm saying is, yeah, maybe it wasn't great for like Princess Diana. Maybe it's not great for Harry and what's his brother's
maybe
name?
it's not great for Princess Diana because it killed her.
Yeah, I get all of that. But she was never the queen or the king.
Yeah, and it still killed her.
Exactly. You know who didn't die for so long? The queen. You know who's probably going to be the first person to be fully cured of cancer with like an injection? The king. They can afford all that stuff.
But don't
That's
they
what I'm
not
saying. I
have
don't want to
money?
be part of the royal family. I'm just saying I want to be the king.
But they don't
That's
have money.
it.
Their whole thing is like they don't actually have money, apparently.
They have a lot. No one knows how much money they
And that's
have.
the other thing. What is your who's on the credit card? Who's paying the bill?
Not my problem.
Where is
I'm the
the money
king.
coming from?
Not my problem. My tariffs on all of my peasants.
That's the thing. Like the people in England are like, wait, we're giving you our money.
I think
for
it's
what?
taxpayer
Just to
dollars
live?
go to them.
Get out of town.
Well, they own England.
But basically, it's like a giant museum and tourist attraction.
Yeah, whatever.
Really. Because if there was no that,
You're-
people would want to go to London.
Nothing you're saying, though, is making me believe I wouldn't want to be the king. Oh, I don't know what name is on my credit card? Doesn't matter. I'm the king. Pay
Okay,
it,
Julius
bitch.
Caesar,
Not you.
ironically, says if I was king, I would go to every Taylor Swift concert front row. But I don't know that they're allowed to do that.
But you wouldn't have to be in the front row. Taylor Swift would perform at your house.
The whole Era store at your house.
Yeah. Because you could take whatever stadium you wanted, and you say, I'm closing it off. This is a crown event. Here's like a 18-pound diamond I took from Africa 400 years ago. Enjoy. And then you live your life. I'm not saying you would be a good person. I'm not saying the crown has been built off of anything other than terrible things. But if you were to say, hey, trade places with one person, probably the King of England, that'd be nice.
Nah.
Because
Not
you
for
don't
me.
even have a real job.
If you came to me right now and said you could be the Queen of England
Uh-huh.
or keep living your life here, I would stay here.
I can't trust you anymore. Because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know. They
If
try
you-
to kill you?
Who?
Everybody.
Who?
The paparazzi.
Well,
The
just
paps.
don't leave your house.
Not for me. I do not want that kind of life. I would just love to be successful, low profile,
But here's the
medium
thing.
profile.
You can still be medium profile.
No, you cannot.
Yes, you can.
Oh my God. See, this is the argument. He's trying to tell me that you can be king and not, you have to do the public appearances unless
Okay.
you have cancer. That's the only
So
time you can.
you show up, you cut some ribbons, you kiss some babies or whatever you do. That's probably not what you should be doing. But I don't know. It just seems like a pretty easy life compared to actually working.
Okay, we got Lisa and Martha both agree with me. They would not do it.
Lisa
Because
and
here's the
Martha,
thing,
I
you
no
also
longer
haven't
trust you either.
followed. You don't even know about it. You should you should watch The Crown.
What do I need
I've
to
never-
know? Tell me.
It's a terrible life.
A
They're
te-
miserable. They're literally
Oh, so I'm supposed to listen to little whiny Harry?
He's
Ooh,
Harry
blah,
is the
blah,
what is it
blah.
called when you're the person that
The spare.
yes.
No one cares about him. That's his fault.
No, when you're the whistleblower.
For what?
The nonsense.
Okay. So
they were plotting
his
Meghan's death?
grandmother was probably a raging racist.
No, not
what
even-
did you expect from the queen who got into power in 1937 or whenever she
even.
was born or became the queen?
No. Actually, it was earlier than that. She was born.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, shouldn't expect too much from that woman.
Okay.
And now
not
she's
even
dead,
that.
so who cares?
There's people that try to kill everybody in the.
What are you talking about?
They would plant stories about Meghan and try to plot her family against her.
Yeah, well, maybe they should have been a little nicer to the crown.
Chris said I would do it and turn the whole thing upside down. That's kind of what I was saying I would do, is just go in there and just break all the rules. What are they going to do, kick me out?
But why, if all the rules are designed for you to be super rich and have no real responsibilities, why would you break those rules? It doesn't make any sense. What are you looking up?
The rules to being in the royal family. I don't click on the sponsored articles that come up anymore.
Okay, so what are we getting?
26 of the most ridiculously strict rules the royal family must
I
follow.
bet you I wouldn't care about any of them.
Okay, they must accept all gifts graciously. So,
Oh,
no. So if you're in public and someone hands you a bomb, you have to say, thank you.
Okay, that's not how that rule works. Next.
They just can't propose willy-nilly. According to Royal Marriages Act of 1772, royal descendants must seek the monarch's approval before proposing.
I am the monarch. This is what you're not understanding. You're giving me rules for the people under the king.
Prince Philip had to walk behind the queen. So if you're their partner, you have to walk behind them. Not for me.
Whatever.
There's a strict dress code. This is the one. This is why I'm
So
out.
so I don't even have to choose what I wear?
You're never allowed to wear sweatpants, even at home.
I don't really wear sweatpants. Or joggers. They're different. I would go to sleep.
You can't wear joggers.
I would go to sleep in a suit. I wouldn't even care. Because it would be made of the finest linen.
Oh, they must always travel with a black ensemble in case somebody dies.
Okay, I'm not carrying it.
That's crazy. 2 heirs cannot fly together. I knew that.
That's fair.
No politics allowed.
What do you mean no politics? I'm the king.
So they can't express their opinion on political matters.
Okay, fine. It's a much easier life anyway.
PDA is frowned upon.
Perfect. Again, you're not giving me rules that
Oh,
I don't
the
like.
monarch is not allowed to sit on a foreign throne.
What? Again, these are...
It says even if the throne was the 7 kingdoms.
Okay.
When the king stands, so do you, whatever.
Yeah, because I am the king.
They leave the table discreetly. If a royal must use the restroom during a meal, they don't announce it to the table, I'm out.
This is
So it's
all...
like, I gotta pee.
Honestly, all of these rules seem pretty great.
They have to say, excuse me.
Yeah, oh my God, they have to be polite.
Tiaras
this
are
stupid
only
list?
worn by married women.
Well, okay, I was going to wear a
No
tiara.
autographs or selfies, that's fine.
I can't. That's amazing.
Curtsies are encouraged.
Okay.
They're not allowed to eat shellfish.
I could live.
The queen signaled when a conversation was over.
That's great. So I could just be like,
He'll have his own signals, but his mother used accessories to send messages during her rule. If Her Majesty moved her purse from her left arm to her right, then it was time to stop talking. Then apparently signaled to her staff that she was ready to move on.
again, you're not giving me any rules that I don't approve of at this point. Like,
Jeff-
literally, the sweatpants thing is maybe the worst one, and that's not that bad.
Jess from Minnesota, who also is from Germany, said, "Do Americans not say excuse me when leaving the
Exactly.
table?" No, we don't.
We don't say excuse me. Sometimes you'll say, I need to be excused, or I need to get up for a second. Like, you don't just get up and walk away, right? You don't just get up. You say something. It might not be excuse me.
I gotta pee.
Okay, well, you probably, if you're having a nice dinner, that's not what you would say.
I gotta.
You could just get up and be like, I'll be right back. That's all you have to say.
If I'm with one person, yeah, but if you're at a group, I just get up and go. I wouldn't just walk away from you at dinner. I'd be like, I gotta go to the bathroom.
I would say if it was a group, I'd at least, depends on the group size, but to the people within earshot of me, I'd say, I'll be right back.
You don't even say goodbye when you're leaving places.
That's
tell
different.
people.
That's different.
When the monarch finishes eating, so do you. But you'd be the king, so it wouldn't matter to you.
Exactly. Yeah, you're also giving me rules about people who have to live with the monarch. I am the monarch.
6 ravens must live at the Tower of London.
This is pretty cool.
No pets allowed. No dogs or cats.
Didn't the queen have dogs?
I'm just kidding. I made that up.
Okay.
They're not allowed to play Monopoly. I'm not kidding.
That's okay. It doesn't say you can't play Monopoly Deal, so. Is there an explanation?
No, not really.
Yeah, so all of this stuff sounds pretty great.
Not allowed to eat garlic?
I mean, that would be tough. But I guess I'd be the English king, not a Middle Eastern king, so maybe a little easier. Don't they have a bunch of bland food in England?
Yeah.
Like, what is English food?
Fish and chips.
Fried fish.
Yeah.
That's it. There's got to be something else. Anyone know? Anyone in the chat?
Anyway, not for me. For that reason, those 26, I'm out.
That's silly.
Can't
For those
believe
26, I am in. I am fully in.
Okay.
You told me I could just signal when a conversation's over? I'm done. See you later.
Yeah, you can't eat eggs, protein. You're not allowed to work out.
I wouldn't need to. I'd be the king. This is the thing you're not understanding. All the things like, oh, you can't do this. You can't go to the movies. You can't go to the mall. Blah, blah, blah. You can't go to a hotel. I wouldn't need to do anything. I'm the king. Everything comes to me.
Taylor Swift would not come play for you.
Carla Marie.
You'd pay her.
I know now she's
You
got
don't
her
have
like anti-London thing, right? Because she's
Yeah,
part of the,
so
'cause she's
long,
part of the
London.
woke establishment or
Bye,
whatever she's
London.
doing.
No? What?
Because she's a Biden operative.
That's right. She's a Biden spy.
But before that, before she broke up with her
Screw London and Joe Alwyn. That's
she-
why I wouldn't be a queen.
well, because you could punish him however you wanted.
Yeah, I'd put him in my dungeon like he did to Taylor.
Exactly. See how quickly you want to be the queen now?
Yeah, take me there. I'm going to turn the whole country into Taylor Swift themes.
Like what?
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour Castle.
Shepherd pie apparently is a.
I thought that was Irish.
I thought it was Irish too.
Tea.
Isn't tea actually Indian? And then because they colonized India so early, they just made it their own.
Yeah, and then we threw it in the haba.
Like, what is that's the tough thing to actually figure out. Like, what is English culture? Because how much of this stuff did they take from places that they colonized? Probably a lot.
They took everything from everyone.
Yeah. Bangers and mash. I do. That's sausage and mashed potatoes. What are they call peas? Something else though, right?
I don't know. Get English Evan on the horn. He won't know any of it either, though.
No, he would know. Shepherd's pie is with lamb, and cottage pie is with beef.
Heather on Long Island said apparently there's some great Indian food in Britain. Isn't that in Ted Lasso? Isn't that an Indian restaurant that they go to?
Yeah, Brick Lane.
What?
I've been there. Brick Lane is what
They
it's
don't
called.
go to an Indian restaurant.
No. It's not a specific restaurant. It's a place.
Oh.
I think it's called Brick Lane. I could be wrong. Brick Lane, London.
It's an area.
Yeah. It's a famous street in East London. And from what I remembered, it has a lot of Indian food there. Let's see.
Oh, Jack the Ripper. He's there. Or she.
Maybe I'm wrong about that.
So you just made it up.
No, well, it was clearly a place, and I've been there. I just don't know if that's the place where all of the good Indian spots were. Because I was in London for about a week when I was like 23.
It doesn't count because I went when I was 25, and I don't think it counts.
Well, I went, but I was there with people who lived there. Like my cousin lived there. I stayed with him. He took me around. My best friend's cousin also lived there. She took us around. So it was more of like I think, real experience. Because you went with like a group, right?
Yeah, I would like to go back to London. I want to go with Danielle and Sheldon when they go like visit Spencer.
That'd be awesome. Except they're not going to be in London. I mean,
They
I'm
would-
sure they'll stop there for a day or two. But where's Spencer playing?
Leeds.
Which I think is an hour and a half away from London. Something like that.
Excuse me.
Yes. I don't know what just happened. Oh, she got up to go to the bathroom, so she said, excuse me, like she was getting up. Oh, man. But yeah, King Anthony. I think it works. And you know what, actually, while Carla Marie's gone, I can talk about Lunar New Year this Saturday. So at Westfield South Center, which is here in the Washington area. So if you're in Washington, I am hosting. I get the opportunity to host my first Lunar New Year event. It's going to be awesome. Starts at 11 a.m. I don't have the information in front of me, but 11 a.m. If you want to show up, if you want to hang out, just message me at Worst Anthony. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's about 2 hours. There's a ton of stuff going on. And there's some really cool displays that were built. There's a huge dragon. There's a wishing tree. There's a ton of stuff. So definitely come out. It's free, so you can just hang out. And I believe we're trying to figure out if Carla Marie is going to be there. She might not. She might have another event to host elsewhere. But it'll be a good time, so you should definitely come on out. And I wonder, usually she's a pretty fast peer, so I need to see what we're doing next. What do we have in the chat here? Fred said, I learned the difference between a pub and a bar is that pubs don't have beer taps with CO2. That's interesting. Thank you for excusing yourself politely, Carla Marie. Now that you're around royalty.
What I did.
I don't need to know what you did. People that announce that they have to go to the bathroom are weird.
I always do.
But it's I don't need, just go. You just get up and you go.
Yeah, but then what if, like...
Or you say, I'll be right back.
What if we're in public and I just say, be right back, and then you don't know where I go, and then I go missing? And you can be like, I don't know, she said be right back.
I'm going to assume you went to the bathroom.
No.
Like, it was, Alabama used to do that all the time. She'd get up when we were...
She would describe exactly what she was going to do in the
Yeah,
bathroom.
like, guys, I got to go take a dump. And then she'd, like, walk out of the studio. All right, you could have just left. But next on the list, Carla Marie.
Wait, did you talk about Lunar New Year?
I did. Yeah, well, you were gone. Do you want to add anything to it?
We should do it again.
Why?
Well, I'm here. Sorry, I had a tickle.
Okay, I thought you actually did do all that coke you were talking about this morning. Yeah, so Lunar New Year, this Saturday, Westfield South Center.
Yes.
I'm going to be hosting.
So you're hosting from 11 to 2.
Yes.
But there's stuff going on from 11 to 7. So if you get there midday, you won't get to see Anthony.
No, but you should come and hang out with me.
Ideally.
Because I don't want to make announcements to nobody. That'd be weird.
But also, there's a gift with purchase that they're doing, which is really cool. And if you spend a certain amount at stores within the mall, you get an Amex gift card worth whatever amount. And there's different tiers for what you get back in the gift card, depending on what you spend. But you have to do it Saturday at Westfield South Center. So it's cool, though.
Yeah, no, I was explaining all the things that are there.
It's wild. I have a video that I'm gonna post of everything. It's insane that this is going on. Like, you would think you were in Japan or at some really cool museum.
Yeah,
Not
it looks really, really cool.
Yeah.
Year of the Dragon is what we're going to be entering.
Yeah.
The wood dragon. Did you know that?
It's different.
Yeah, there's apparently the gold.
Not Japan.
Huh? You could have said China. You could have said Taiwan. You could have
Because
said
cherry blossoms make me immediately think of Japan. And my niece's bridal shower.
Is that the theme?
It was. The shower was cherry blossoms because love blooms.
So cherry blossoms and lemons. Okay. Listen, whatever your theme is, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Next on the list, is this the water bottle you need? So we haven't seen this thing yet, right, Carla Marie?
No. We talked about it last week.
Yes. So explain what we got.
I haven't seen them yet.
Who's the company?
Okay, so Hydro Drug sent me a water bottle.
Hydro jugs. I think he said hydro jugs, jugs like hide your wife, hide your children.
And I picked out the color that we all voted on colors for me to pick, and they didn't end up having the one.
Ooh, that looks cool though.
I know. Okay, so the whole thing with Hydro Drug is it's leak proof and it has a straw. Okay.
A what?
Straw.
Why'd you say it like that?
So it's got a rubber base, so you don't have to wear one of the water bottle condoms. Let's see. Cup holder friendly, so it fits. Leak proof, keeps water cold up to 24 hours, BPA free, food grade, stainless, less refills because it's 40 ounces. And it's got...
How many? 40?
Yeah.
See, I like this part of it. I like that the straw isn't always there, so it doesn't rattle.
Yes.
And if it tips over, you're not spilling. Ooh, let's see. This is nice.
Ooh. So
okay, stainless inside.
I told the lovely people at Hydro Drug that last week on the show we were discussing which color I should get, and everyone in the show said olive. So
Ooh, that's a good one too.
on Thursday, we're going to give away this olive Hydro Jug to someone watching.
Not to all of you.
Ooh, wait.
Which one do you like? I feel like this is more you.
It is. So someone gets to win this one.
And I feel like this is a better one for the giveaway because it's a little
Boy
more
or girl.
neutral.
That's why
right?
I picked it. Well, that's why I said
So we're
let's
going to give
do
this away on Thursday's show.
Yes.
Okay. And on Thursday's show, you will have to be a subscriber to win, by the way, on Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube, be on Twitch. What do we have here? Cup holder friendly. Oh, you read all of it here.
Cool.
What is it? Says less refills because it's 40 ounces. What is a Stanley?
40.
Okay. I think this is better.
Ooh, left and right hand friendly. Oh yeah.
What?
So
Is it not for?
because if you're a righty and you go to drink this, you
Oh.
can spin it a certain way. I had to do that. I had to do that with my Stanley. At first, I was like, "Wait, I can't drink it." But yeah, so you can just spin it
Mhm.
and it'll left starting point, right hand start. I got. Oh, it tells you how to put the lid on.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Just
So you
start
can
in a
spin it
different
so
spot.
it lets you know where it's going to like end up after you tighten it. That's pretty cool.
Okay, left and right. Hold in your dominant hand. Point. Place lid on with a straw pointing at 3 o'clock and turn clockwise. One.
No, you have to
3.
spin it.
No, start at 3 o'clock.
Did you do it right?
No, here's 3. Oh, that's 3. I started in the wrong spot.
Isn't? I don't know if you're doing this right. Let me see the directions. There was also a question.
Did Twitch ever send you the gifts from the subscribe-a-thon?
So some of them we just got in.
Literally just came in yesterday. We're still waiting on one of the gift cards. I think I'm going to email them again because it's taking forever.
Left-hand starting point. Oh, right-hand starting point. Okay, so I just put this here. Yeah, how did you not get this? So this is...
No, loosen it.
Why?
Because you're a psychopath. I'll never get this thing off.
Well, I loosened it. Anyway, we're going to stop screwing this lid on and figure that out later, I guess. So Thursday, we will be giving out the olive green, so it's a little darker than that. I don't know where it went. Oh, you're taking the sticker off already?
Yeah, of course.
You sure? What if someone wants to win that one instead?
No.
All right.
Well, now I never really have to worry about it again. I just know where it goes. The lid.
Sure. So how is... I wonder if there's a way... Probably isn't because I haven't connected them, but I bet you there's a way to get people on YouTube to also enter the contest. But you know what? To keep things simple, we're going to keep the contest on Thursday on Twitch.
I feel like this is a thing people like.
ASMR.
My new water bottle.
It's a cool bottle. I'm a fan.
I love that the bottom is rubber. That's actually how this one is.
Now, is it, let's see, dishwasher safe? What do we got here? Dishwasher safe for cold beverages only.
I don't.
Remember that one? This is the Honeydew, designed in Ogden, Utah, made in China.
Oh.
Do not microwave. That should be pretty self-explanatory. For cold beverages only, dishwasher safe. I feel like they shouldn't make cups that are not dishwasher safe.
It's got the cleaning instructions here for you.
Well, isn't it dishwasher safe? Wash cup before using for the first time. Rinse well after each wash. Check all rubber seals are in their proper position after washing. I messed that up one time. I had one of my blender bottles. It was actually it wasn't a blender bottle. It was the Helamix one.
Mm-hmm.
And it was leaking water everywhere. I was like, this thing sucks. What is going on? And I realized that when it went in the wash, the rubber, like the little gasket that's inside of the lid came loose. I just had to poke it back in there. And it was fine. But yeah, check those rubber gaskets.
All right, so I will. I'm gonna take it to the gym today. I think.
Try it out for the first time.
Because it's leak proof.
How many times have you spilled the Stanley
I
in the
don't bring
gym?
it to the gym anymore because I spilled it. I spilled the whole bottle one
Yeah.
day. And 40 ounces of water is a lot on the surface.
And I'm not saying this because Hydro Jug sent us this thing. I think every other day I go to the gym, there is a woman who just spilled her Stanley. Every other day.
Always knock it over too.
Yeah. And I get it. It's a little top heavy when it's full.
We'll see.
All right. It is time for us to get out of here. Don't forget, we are giving away one of these on Thursday. There is a new episode of the Morning Show podcast. It's available wherever you get your shows. And very soon, Google Podcasts will be closing, I think, within a month.
Every day.
Within a month, they'll be done. And I'm going to create a video that shows you, if you do use Google Podcasts, how you can easily export all of your settings from Google Podcasts and put them directly into YouTube Music so that you don't have to search for any of your podcasts. Because actually, I tried. It's weird. Our podcast comes up a lot easier on Google Podcasts than it does on YouTube Podcasts.
Interesting.
So you'll be able to export your settings, and then all of the podcasts that you were subscribed to in Google Podcasts
That's great.
will be in YouTube Music. So
Very convenient.
yeah, since I have an Android, I can do that pretty easily, and I will show everyone how they can do that. But it's not for another month, so.
Can iPhone users also do it?
They could. I just don't know why iPhone users would be using Google Podcasts. Wouldn't you just use Apple Podcast?
I don't want to use Spotify.
Okay. I mean, we'd have to try it on your phone so I could see where those buttons
So
are.
much better than Apple Podcasts. Plus
Spotify, yeah.
Plus, everything is in one place for me because with Apple, you have Apple Podcasts as one app, and you have Apple Music as the other, and I don't have time for that.
Mm-hmm.
Put it all in one spot.
Yeah. And with audio, do they have audiobooks now on Spotify? They do,
Yes,
right?
that's
But
where
you
I
have to pay extra or no?
If you have Spotify Premium, you get a bunch for free.
Okay.
And my ADHD book is free.
That's good. Have you finished it?
No, because I have ADHD.
All right, it's time for us to get out of here. Thank you for hanging out. Carla Marie, any last words?
All hail the king.
Thank you.